So, welcome to Thunder. Not long at all till our biggest pay-per-view event of the year, Starrcade 2001, and we're going to kick things off today by having Norman Smiley beat his old stablemate Stevie Ray. Two guys not really got anything going on at the minute. Norman Smiley's for more over with the fans, and hopefully it'll go down okay. We've got an authority angle here. Dusty Rhodes is going to come out. He's going to explain the situation that the Road Warrior animal is, in fact, injured. So the tag titles have had to be stripped from the Road Warriors. And he's awarded the title to Sid Vicious and Kevin Nash. And as for heels, the crowd will probably boo. But he says they have to defend that title tonight against the previous champions before the Road Warriors, and that they are for Mamalukes. And as you can see here, Kevin Nash and Sid Vicious are going to retain those tag titles over for Mamalukes in the main event. So the main event was meant to be Mamalukes Road Warriors. Nash and Sid have taken their place. Hardcore title match here, not being defended for a while, and for Wall is going to retain it by beating Tommy Dreamer. Sean Stasiak obviously feuding with Sting at the moment. Young Dragons are going to beat David Flair and Crowbar. Chris Kanyon is going to call out Big Vito after he interrupted his match against Yushin Liger on Nitro. Vito's going to come out and they are going to basically brawl to the back. Fakat is going to debut his new gimmick. The fans are going to be confused, but I'm hoping it'll go down well. And he's going to do that by beating New Jack. Then we've got Kurt Hennig laying into Scott Steiner. And a bit of an odd match here, but actually two of the most over guys in the company at the moment, two of the top 10. Shane Douglas is going to be Air Paris. Hulk Hogan is going to attack Jeff Jarrett backstage with the title. So on Nitro, Hogan got involved in Jarrett's title match, and now he is going to snatch his title and smack Jarrett with it. Neither of them will probably appear on their Showdown, but there will be a follow-up on Nitro. And of course, there is the main event. So we'll kick things off with a bit of a letdown, really. Norman Smiley, he had a new gimmick to debut. Didn't say whether it went down or not, went down well or not, but there we go. Stevie Ray gets locked in the Norman Conquest submission victory. There we go. Dusty Rhodes, and the fans seem to quite like that. First time I've done this, it's followed down by Nash and Sid, Dusty Rhodes. They enter the ring. Dusty holds up the tag team title belts. After a short speech, he awards the titles to Kevin Nash and Sid Vicious. Now, I guess it would have been more logical to give it to the Mamalukes, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to put it on them and then strip them of it immediately, because at the end of the day, Big Vito is currently feuding with Chris Kanyon. I wanted to free up the tag titles, and I think Kevin Nash and Sid Vicious would make good champions. I want to get him in with O'Hare and Jindrak at Starrcade. Maybe other teams will be involved in that. It was originally meant to be a four-way between Road Warriors, Nash and Sid, Jindrak O'Hare, and maybe Sandman and Dreamer. But we'll have to review that now for Road Warriors are injured. Tommy Dreamer for Wall, that went down especially well. Just went down very well. Very surprised at that match. Hardcore title. And it proves that it does still have a bit of a shelf life, this hardcore title. It's just that I was putting in wrestlers who were not over at all, fighting for it. For example, if Stevie Ray was in this match instead of for Wall, it would have bombed probably, because Stevie Ray is just not over at the moment. Sean Stasiak backstage, that went well. Young Dragons, Flair and Crowbar, that didn't. His turn didn't go well. He turned heel. Chris Kanyon, Big Vito, okay. Cat New Jack, they were confused. We knew that. Kurt Hennig backstage went well. Paris Shane Douglas, really bad. Jeff Jarrett, and that didn't go down well either. And overall 66%, not a great show. And we got 4.12, not too bad. I'm going to have to cut this video quite short, so it's quite a short one. But it just, yeah, not a great show, but not terrible either. So Air Paris, Kaz Hayashi, we're going to get at Showdown. There we go. And anything to report about? Not really. Okay, we'll leave it there and speak to you soon.